Yep. All right. Those are your must-win week 2 matchups. Let's get into these picks, shall we? Last week, we tied on all facets. We both
Literally.
got 7 out of 16 on the spread. We gotta do better.
And then our actual tiebreaker, we literally broke the
Yeah,
median.
we went 10 for 10 or 10 for 16 on the head-to-heads, but our points tiebreaker was literally in the median. So I think going forward to avoid this, maybe we put a half a point at the end.
Gotcha.
Does that help avoid that conundrum? I don't know, but
that, or we could just keep rolling and see how good we are splitting down the middle. How me and Caleb
and
are
it's
like,
not like we had the same picks every which way. Like I picked the Chargers, you picked the Chiefs. I picked the Raiders, you picked the Patriots. I picked the Panthers, you picked the Jags. I picked the Jets, you picked the Steelers. Like we weren't the same.
Yeah, so let's get right into it. What we got on Thursday?
Thursday Night Football. The Washington Commanders travel to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. Both teams 1-0. Both teams coming off of big divisional wins. The Green Bay Packers are 3.5-point favorites. Gerardo, I'll let you go first.
I'm going to get with the Packers, and I think it's going to be the Commanders cover.
Damn, you love splitting the baby on these really low spreads.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Packers both ways.
Gotcha.
I really like what they're doing. I hate to lick the cheesehead too much, but like they feel like such a well-run machine. I've always appreciated how they do business in the NFL. I've always wanted the Patriots to be a little more like them, but can't have it all. So highly nepotistic in New England. But
the only thing that I would say going about into this game, Washington can really expose their defensive backs this game. Zach Ertz is still a legitimate tight end in this league. Terry McLaurin is eventually going to bust.
If Parsons and Gary can't get pressure, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, and then also it's a very much a dual threat level quarterback in the NFL. And I think that they are, and Cliff Kingsbury can drop a really good offense, but I'm going to go with, that's why I think that maybe the Commanders lose by 3 on this game. So that's why I have what I have there.
Buffalo is headed to the Meadowlands to take on the Jets. Their first AFC East matchup. The Bills are -7 favorites. I'll go first. I'm taking Buffalo to win. And it is a large spread, but I'm gonna take the Bills to win by more than 7. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it could have been just week 1 bump that the Jets looked as good as they did with Justin Fields. I think they're gonna come crashing down to earth when they meet a familiar foe. I know it's a new staff and new everything with the Jets, but the Jets are still the Jets, and Josh Allen is still Josh Allen. The Bills are still the Bills. So I'll take the Bills by a touchdown.
I'm going to split the baby on this one. I got the Bills winning, Jets cover. I think the big reason behind this one is the Ravens running offense looked really well. The Jets running offense looks really well. They have legitimately a quarterback that can run the ball, and they have 2 solid running backs on that squad. And I think they'll probably lose by 6, maybe like 2 field goals.
All righty. Let's go to Miami, another AFC East bout. The Patriots are headed to South Beach to take on the Dolphins. Both teams 0-1. Both teams need a win. The Dolphins are 1.5 favorites, Gerardo.
Yeah, listen, if this team is the worst team in the league, I mean, it's really hard to go defeated as much as it is to go undefeated. You would think that this is probably their one time that they would get a solid win early on, but I got Patriots upsetting and winning.
I am pessimistic in nature. Give me the Dolphins. This team hasn't won in Miami since 2019. They've lost to worse teams than this one. I don't see it. I don't see it with this offense. They haven't made enough progress for me to have faith that they can beat anybody. So I'll take the Dolphins in South Beach. And hopefully I'm wrong. And hopefully my biases outweigh, but I'm like, is it really unbiased if I just keep picking against my team? Like, I don't know. All right. The San Francisco 49ers going to be odd because we don't know the injury status of Brock Purdy. They're traveling to New Orleans to take on the Saints, where the 49ers are 4.5-point favorites. I'm going to assume that Brock Purdy's going to play. I'm not going to be a weenie and change my pick like when it comes out tomorrow that he's out, because we record this on Tuesday. But I'll take the Niners by 4.5.
I got the 49ers winning by more than 4.5. I don't like this Saints team. I don't care if it's Brock Purdy, and I don't care if it's Mac Jones. This Saints team sucks.
All right. The New York Giants are headed to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Both teams 0-1. Dallas, a really impressive 0-1. The Giants, kind of what we expected 0-1. Russell Wilson is expected to play, be the starter. Dallas is coming in looking a little better than we thought they would. So, Gerardo.
What's the point spread? What's Dallas favored by?
-6.5 for Dallas.
Give me Dallas to beat. I'll take Dallas, and they're going to be more than probably 7 or 10 points.
Yeah. If the Giants showed any kind of fight against Washington whatsoever, I'd look at this and be like, in division, big spread, gotta take it. But don't like what I saw. So
yeah.
Cleveland is headed to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Both teams 0-1. Both teams had a hard fought loss in different facets. The Baltimore Ravens scored the hell out of the ball and just couldn't get that extra point. And the Cleveland Browns absolutely slowed the game down for Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Made life hell for them. Lost by 1. Both teams coming off of 1-point losses. Isn't that interesting? Baltimore is 12.5-point favorites. I'm taking Baltimore to win, but screw that line, dude.
Oh, yeah, same here. Next subject. 12.5? Golly, I mean.
In division, a division known for the last place team playing the first team hard as hell. That is the antithesis of AFC North football. Bet the Browns to cover that, and 100%. Don't think twice.
Yep.
Don't think twice. We'll eat crow if we're wrong. We've shown that we do that.
Yeah, so same thing. I'm with you on that pick.
Well, then I'll let you kick off this one. The Rams are headed to Tennessee to take on your boy Cam Ward and the Titans. The Rams are 5.5-point favorites.
Give me I'm gonna go with Rams win, but I think I'm gonna upset alert. I'm gonna take the Vikings. I'm gonna take the Titans to win.
Really?
I'm gonna have Cam Ward has his he's welcome to the NFL moment. He is going to show that why he was the number 1 overall pick.
I'm taking the Rams both ways. You Titans gotta show me a little more. Denver could have just had an off week. Need you to put these things together before I really buy into you. Especially when you lost. Like the Vikings, you can say, "Oh, well, you bought into them so early." Well,
they won at least.
Yeah, it's how they won. The Jaguars are heading to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Both teams 1-0. The Bengals are 3.5-point favorites. I am taking the Bengals both ways.
I'm going to take the Bengals to win only by a field goal, so I'm going to split that one.
Damn. All right. Seattle headed to Pittsburgh. Take on Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are 3-point favorites at home. Seattle's coming off the loss against San Fran. The Steelers coming off the big win against the Jets. Gerardo, where are you on?
Steelers, and they're going to win by more than 3. The Steelers offense looks sick. And I think Seattle should have won. They needed that week 1 win a whole lot more than they did. I need a little bit more consistency on the run game offensively for the Seahawks as well too. But this Steelers offense is sick with Aaron. He's looking like the man out there.
I'll take the Seahawks. I'm not super duper confident about it, but I just feel like they're going to play with a chip on their shoulder. And the Steelers just have this way of losing weird games over the course of the year. This feels like a weird game that they lose. So I'll take the Steelers pulling off the upset on the road. The Bears are headed to what's that?
Yeah, the Seahawks do upset. You said Steelers, but yeah.
Yeah. The Bears are headed to Ford Field to take on the Lions. 0-1, lost to division rivals. How are they going to settle? The Lions are 4.5-point favorites. I'm going to take Detroit. It's going to bite me in the ass, I think. But the Bears haven't shown me any reason to really believe in them. Like, sure, hot start. Caleb Williams looks like he has all the tools in the world. But he's got a fastball, but that dude can't hit the strike zone sometimes. I'll take what I know Detroit can be over what I think the Bears can be. So I'll take Detroit by 4.5. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Detroit, and I think they are probably only going to win by 3. So I'm going to split the baby on this one.
The Carolina Panthers are headed to the desert, take on the Arizona Cardinals. Panthers 0-1, got absolutely blasted by the Jaguars. Cardinals 1-0, beat the Saints. The Cardinals are 6.5-point favorites. Gerardo, where are you going?
Give me Cardinals to win on both ways. I think the Cardinals are going to win by more than that. I do not like this Panthers team at all. I do not.
Despite me not liking this Panthers team at all, I will take them to cover. Arizona's going to win, but Arizona doesn't blow teams out. They let the Saints be within 7, and we both think the Panthers are better than the Saints. So I'll have them winning by like 4-3. 6.5 is a large line, especially for a Cardinals team that just doesn't blow people out like that. The Denver Broncos are headed to Indianapolis, take on the Daniel Jones-led Colts. Broncos kind of need a prove-it win because they let the Titans kind of take them to a rock fight. And the Colts, they're obviously coming off a big win against Miami, 33-8. Good God. The Broncos are 2.5-point favorites.
Are they at the Colts?
They're at Indy, yep, and the Denver Broncos are 2.5-point favorites. I'm going to take Denver. I just think they're a well-oiled machine over there. Both ways.
This is such a conundrum because Denver didn't look good week 1, but they are a solid team. But the Colts absolutely slaughtered a really bad team. And it's like, what am I choosing
between? Where are you going to meet in the middle? Yeah.
Yeah, what am I? And they're only a 2.5-point favorite, right?
Yep. Denver is only a 2.5-point favorite. Yep. Who's winning the Peyton Manning Bowl?
Well, the team that Peyton Manning likes more. I'm gonna go with the Denver Broncos, and they're gonna win by more than 2.5. I think it'd be like a field goal or maybe a touchdown on this one.
All right, game of the week, Super Bowl rematch. The Eagles headed to Arrowhead to take on the Chiefs in their home opener. The Eagles are 1.5-point favorites. How many times have the Chiefs been underdogs at home?
That I do not know.
Where are you going with this, Gerardo? Where are you going with this?
The Chiefs have to win, right? They have to win this game. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs at home. It's Arrowhead. You may have chalked in their loss going up to Brazil. Like, that's really awkward to go play at a different time zone, also different area, very unfamiliar, and you're now back at home. You know, Taylor Swift's going to be there. They need to prove that because they cannot go 0-2. They cannot go down 0-2. I'm going to give the Chiefs to go up there.
I'm taking the Eagles.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I wouldn't be upset if you took them.
That's Super Bowl. Neither of these teams have changed all that much since the Super Bowl.
Well, I would say that probably the Chiefs regress.
Yeah, the Chiefs arguably got worse. So I'll take the Eagles. They're an ass kicking machine. And I think they just love being the team that punches the Chiefs in the face. I think they get off on that. Like, they're putting all of their combined efforts into winning this game. So I will take the Eagles. Sunday Night Football, Atlanta at Minnesota. Michael Penix Jr. versus J.J. McCarthy. The Vikings are 6.5-point favorites. I'll go first. I'm splitting the baby. I'm taking Minnesota to win, Atlanta to cover.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'm going to go with that too. 6.5 is a lot, especially what I saw from them. If you would have blown out the Bears, like if you would have done like 31 to like 10 or like 31-20, sure.
Yeah.
But this Atlanta team is no joke. They almost beat the Bucs.
For sure. I 100% agree. Tampa Bay, they have a Monday night doubleheader. Tampa Bay is headed to Houston to take on the Texans. The Texans are 2.5-point favorites. I'm taking the Buccaneers.
Yeah, Buccaneers upset.
This shouldn't even be considered an upset. This line is stupid.
Yeah, I would even say that the Bucs should be favored in this game.
They should be.
I would give them. Right. I would give them a 2.5-point favorite, and I would still take the Bucs both ways.
Yeah, for sure. All right, remember to give me a score on this one, Gerardo. Gotcha. The Los Angeles Chargers are headed to Vegas to take on the Raiders. The Chargers are 3.5-point favorites. Both teams 1-0. Where are you going with this one?
Give me. This one's a little bit of conundrum. I would say give me the Chargers to win a nice little 30-piece, 31-27.
That makes 58. And you got them covering, yeah. 31-28, you said?
27.
Oh, so the Raiders cover. I'm going to take the Chargers, just better quarterback. That's really what it comes down to in games this close on paper. I'm taking the better quarterback every time, and as we've said, Justin Herbert is going to be an MVP candidate. So I'll take the Chargers. I'll take them by more than 3.5. Give me the Chargers 24-17, 41 points.
I want to know what the advanced stats would be of Pete Carroll versus Harbaugh. I would like to know how their head-to-head matchups were on the Seahawks versus 49ers, because that would actually be an interesting.
Pete Carroll is 5-4 against Jim Harbaugh.
Okay, so we're literally almost down the line
in the NFL. Harbaugh has beat him in USC 2-1.
Yep, that's going to be a very interesting game.
Monday night doubleheader. It's actually so late that when I come home Monday night, actually I'll be on vacation. I'll get to watch it. There we go. All right, so those are your week 2 picks. Want to give me a lock?
Let's see. What would be my lock?
A lock and an upset? Your upset's Tennessee over the Rams.
Yeah, I would say that. My upset is going to be Tennessee over the Rams. Week 2 lock of the week. I am going to go with Cowboys probably beating Giants. That's a good one right there. That I would give you 2. Cardinal beat Panthers, and I'm going to go with Cowboys beating Giants.
Yep. Do I have any big upsets? I guess Seattle over Pittsburgh is considered an upset. And the lock. Tampa over Houston.
Not a bad one.
I don't respect Houston right now.
I don't. I mean, their offense anyway. Their offensive, their defense is elite. Their defense is legit. But the biggest problem with the defense, if your offense can't put W's on the can't put points on the board, guess what? You're not going to get W's on your schedule. The only other ones that you would want to talk about, if you really wanted to make a parlay, give me Cardinals over Panthers, give me Bengals over Jags, and give me Cowboys over Giants.
All right, so that would be
and same thing with Rams. Even not for me, but if you want to take Rams over Titans too, wouldn't be a bad 4-game pick 'em, 4-game parlay on locks. Because I was
only one more time so I can throw it in the machine.
So here. Cardinals beating the Panthers.
Cardinals. Okay.
Give me Bengals to beat the Jags.
Yep.
Rams to beat the Titans.
But you picked the Titans.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying for people, if they were going to do a 4-game parlay I did
if they're going to follow you, they're picking the Titans.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, but no, then just do Cowboys Giants.
And then Cowboys Giants.
Now, last week I was only off by 1 game.
You've put $100 in a Gerardo's parlay. You get $878.24 payout.
Really? That's more than double what almost double what last week was. Last week was 4 games.
It's Cardinals money line, Bengals money line, Titans money line, Cowboys money line.
Oh,
Those
Titans.
four.
That's the big one. Yeah, Titans. Why? That's why.
Those four pay $100, get 878.24 payout.
I'll do a last minute audible. I'll get rid of the Titans one and just put the 49ers and Saints.
Okay, if you want to follow Gerardo's less fun parlay.
Yeah, this is a little bit more of a log.
You want to go with the locks of the week. You put $100 into this one, which is Cardinals money line, Bengals money line, Cowboys money line, 49ers money line. Put in $100, you get a 434.27 payout.
Yeah, about right. Last week, the only game I was wrong about on the parlay was the Seattle Seahawks and 49ers. I had the Cardinals winning. I had who else did I have? I believe I had the Cardinals winning. I had I think it was the Colts winning. Because the only game that I got wrong was the Seattle Seahawks and 49ers game. Oh, and the Commanders beating Giants. I probably had that one too because I thought that was like a 100%.
Yeah.
Going to be a lot.
All righty. Well, that's your NFL episode. We'll be back as you're watching this on Wednesday. Thursday, we'll be back with our college football show. Got a lot of featured matchups for you. We're going to let the week kind of marinate and try to pull up some featured stories for you. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you follow the show on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. And yeah, enjoy your week.
Adios.